Welcome back, everyone. So let's go ahead and continue with our implementation of the stats view, the reminder stats view, right there on the top. Now, at this moment, when I tap on today's reminder or schedule, it does take me somewhere. You can see that I can see a couple of these different reminders. But I want to see it like this, with a checkbox, with a notes, reminder date, reminder time if they have those things. Right now, you can see that we have also written a note over here that we will remove it and replace it with reminder list view. Now, we don't have anything called reminder list view. So that is something that we will have to, implement on our own. So let's go to our views, and I'm going to go ahead and add a brand new view. I will call it, you can guess, reminder list view. It's simply a view, but the whole point of reminder list view is that it will be responsible for showing you all the reminders. Now, the code for the reminder list view is exactly the same as we have been doing in our My List Details screen. So if you see over here, all of this code that is basically displaying all the reminders, all of this needs to be moved to the reminder list view, because this is a reminder list view, right? Like this part is a reminder list view. So what I'm going to do is, instead of retyping it again, I'm going to simply copy the code and then we can look at it. I mean, some parts of it, we can definitely look at it. There we go. All right. So now we have a couple of different things going on over here. We have a reminder cell view in which I'm simply passing the reminder. Okay, it doesn't take it's selected. And we may not even need it selected. You can also see I have removed a couple of different things. I have the on checked and I have the on select, but I don't have the on info selected. So all of those things I'm removing. They don't really, it doesn't really matter if you have those things. We will use a different way of showing you all the reminder details and editing. So we don't really need the on check and all that stuff. On info selected, we don't need that. This means that we have to go back to the reminder cell view and update the reminder cell view to accommodate for those changes. You can see that the reminder cell view is still using the on info selected, and yeah, we implemented it, but now I'm saying that I don't think we need that stuff. So we can remove that. All right. So let's go ahead and just remove that. Hey, when you're removing code, that's always good, right? Okay. Let's see where we were using it. We were using it right over here when we were displaying the on info selected. Now, I don't really care that much about on info selected. I can just remove the whole thing. So we're not even going to display the info selected image. We're just removing that 100%. All right. The other thing that we want to do is, let's first go ahead and run this. Now, we will have some issues over here because we're still not done. All right, so over here in our reminder list, we are saying that, well, why are we not passing it selected? Let's go back. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there we go. You can see that it's selected is being used over here. And I think it's selected was used somewhere for info selected, right? So just remove it. We don't need that. Okay, we can remove it from here also. We don't need that. You'll see that we'll have kind of like a different way of showing these things. All right. Again, now we have another problem with the My List Details screen. Don't worry about the My List Details screen, because in the My List Details screen, we will be removing all of this stuff and replacing it with Reminder List View, right? So we don't really care that much about it. Actually, you know what? Well, let's go ahead and remove all of this stuff. And we can simply say reminder list view. And guess what? Simply pass in the reminders. Now the question becomes, well, do we have reminders? Well, yeah, we do have reminders. I think it's in my list of reminders. So let's go ahead and pass that. Now our code for the my list details screen is much nicer. You can see it's not much going on now. It's much simpler. We have moved the displaying of the reminders to reminder list view. But let's see that even if this works or not. So if I check mark this, okay, so that's the first thing that's blowing up. You can see that if I check mark it, it's not really going away. Let's double check it, what we're doing over here. Okay, that's all looks fine, I guess. But the check mark, it's not really going away. Okay, what about if I tap on it? Okay, when I tap on it, I can immediately see the edit part. So I don't have to show the info thing that we remove. I can just tap on it and I can see this. Let's see if it allows me to edit. Okay, looks like it's editing and it's also deleting, but it's not really allowing me to check this, and then it doesn't really go away. All right, so the reason, we need to find what exactly is going on. All right, so let's see if we can figure it out. Now, one of the ways to solve this problem is that right now you can see that when we go to my list of reminders, it's going to give me all the reminders of that particular list, all of them, right? I mean, they can be completed, they can be incomplete. We're just getting all of them. But when we're trying to display the reminders in the reminder list view, we only want to display the reminders that are not completed, pending ones. Again, there are many different ways of doing that. The easiest one I can find is just do a filter, and then we can say if it's completed, if it's not completed. So if it's not completed, just show me those ones. All right. Now let's go back to our checking box, this one. You can see after 2 seconds, it just goes away. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and bring them back. And if I click on it, I can see all of this stuff. I'm going to say edit, and the note can also be edited. I can put some time and date. And yeah, looks like it's working. For the reminder one, I'm just going to remove the date and time. Okay, now the notes are there. I'm going to just remove the notes also, and then say edit over here also. Okay, so it looks like this is working. I can mark them to be completed. Great. So this means our reminder list view is now working. Let's go back to our screen. Let me go ahead and open this up. There we go. My list screen. Because in the my list screen, you can see that we were using just a simple text view. But now we do have the reminder list view and we can use that. So I can simply say reminder list view. But I need to pass in the reminders. And one of the functions that we created earlier on is this function, reminders, where you can simply pass in the reminder stats type, which is all scheduled, today, or completed. And it's going to give you the correct reminders. Okay, let's go ahead and try to use that. So we're going to say reminders. Now, it's a function. I guess you can name the function a little bit differently if you want to. I'm just going to name it the same. Okay, there we go. Now, this is saying today I have 2 reminders. Scheduled is also 2. All in all is 4, and completed are 0. Okay, I'm going to go. Well, another thing to note over here is that the title is not there, which is kind of annoying, right? I mean, if I tap on today, I should probably see today over here, because this will tell me that which page I am on. All right, so let's see how we can add the title, navigation title. So I'm going to say navigation title, which can be reminder stats.title. It does show me this title, but it shows me like a small one. I'm not sure how I can get the big title over here. Let's see if I have, I think there is a way that you can say navigation title, display mode, large. Let's see if that works. Okay, it's kind of messing up something, you can see, right? Let's see what's going on over here. I think the my list. Okay, so over here, I added the my list as a text, which I probably shouldn't be doing. There we go. I mean, everything is inside a navigation stack, right? So why can't we just use a navigation title and call it my list? All right. Oh, yes. There we go. I think now if I added that, I don't think I will need the display mode part. So I can probably remove that and see if it uses a large title. Oh, yes. There we go. Much nicer. Beautiful. All right. So if I click on today, I can see 2 reminders. I'm going to check one reminder, go back quickly. Okay, there we go. See, everything kind of changed. That's pretty cool. Now I can go on all, and well, I guess if we're looking at all, should we be looking at only the completed ones or all? Let's see. So we have today reminder is 1, completed is reminder 1, but this doesn't really show it completed. I guess this all should show all of them, but all of them that are pending maybe, right? I think maybe that's the one that we're looking for. Not a big deal. We can probably check it out over here. So we have today's reminders, scheduled reminders, completed reminders. Yeah, I'm not sure what all them means. All of them means like all pending, because the completed ones will be over here. So I guess these are incomplete reminders. So I guess we can create another property over here. We can say incomplete reminders. It's just going to return you reminders. And how do we find out if they're incomplete? Well, we will say reminders.filter where is completed if it's not completed. All right. And we can use that. So we can just remove the all one, and all means all pending, I guess. So this will be incomplete. All right. Still shows 4. I'm going to go ahead and go over here. It still shows 4. I don't know why this is not updating, the all one. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let's go ahead and find out. I think it's just a numbering issue. Today's count, here we go. So the numbering issue right there with the all. So I'm just updating this part, this one. I think now the numbering should be hopefully okay. Okay, so let's go over here, checkbox this. There we go, 3. Now we have 3, and now we have 2, and so on. All right. Reminder 2. Kind of like duplicating or something, or what's going on over here? Kind of weird. I guess we had 2 reminders, which is, or if they're duplicating, something weird is going on. Okay, so it does say that we have 4 reminders. Oh, because when we are creating reminders, they are coming over here, right? They're coming from the preview container. And I believe we have 2 lists, which is reminders and backlog, and both of them are using the same reminder. So there are duplicate. I mean, we are creating only 2 reminders, and we are feeding it to the 2 lists. So they are reminder 1, reminder 2 for reminders, and reminder 1, reminder 2 for backlog. So they are the same. Okay. So now it looks actually pretty good. I mean, our application is now functioning really good. We can go over here and reminders and add maybe a new reminder. Watch WWDC videos. Today is actually WWDC, by the way. Okay, I just added that. And now I have all reminders are 5. Okay. What if I go, and since today is WWDC, maybe I'll change the date and the time. And I'll just say something over here, excited. Okay, there we go. All right. Awesome. Now, when we go over here, one thing I noticed is if I say done, yeah, that's fine, I guess. I think I just clicked somewhere else, but there we go. Let's do watch WWDC video and reminder 1, we're done. Ooh, it didn't really do that. So that's another problem. Something weird is going on with WWDC. Maybe it got canceled. Maybe that's why. Okay, so that's an interesting bug because it cancels kind of like the last one. So I'm wondering if we can go back to our reminder cell view and reminder cell view, or it was something else. It was reminder list view. And this one, the delay, I wonder if that has something to do with it. So try it out, try to play around with the delay, because I think when you're checking two things really quickly, so it's only allowing one of them to be canceled. So maybe that's the issue over here. But that is something that you can check out. And if you find the solution, let me know also. All right, we can definitely check it out. So if I go to all over here and I say reminder 1 and reminder 2, will they both go away? Okay, they kind of went away. So it might be, but let's see if this works. So if I check it and uncheck it, see that? It also goes, oh, it comes back then. It goes and then it comes back. Okay, so that's a bug. So that's something that you will have to figure out, like what exactly is going on. That was funny. So try it out. I don't know what we can do over here. Maybe I have to, get these delays in some sort of array and then cancel it. But make sure to tell me like what we can do over here to fix this weird issue. But apart from that, our application is on the right track, and we have been able to create the stats part of it, which basically means the top part of it. Now, how will our application look like in a dark mode? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there. I'm just going to copy this, paste it, and you can name your previews also. So I'm just going to name it dark mode. And the first one, I'm just going to name it light mode. It's kind of like a default mode, I guess. Let's go to the dark mode, which is still light mode over here. And we can put environment key path. I think it's called color scheme, and then we can say dark. So let's see how it works. Looks like a dark. Okay, it looks really nice on dark mode. Very good. We can go there. We can see all of these different things looking really good. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is that when you actually display a modal, that modal will be in the light mode, even though we have set dark mode. Don't worry too much about this, because if you actually run the application, let me run it on an actual simulator, or you can run it on your phone, then you will notice that it is correct, meaning that if I go, well, we don't really have any, okay, there we go. So if I go over here right now, it is all light mode, right? I'm going to go to features, toggle appearance. This is for the options for your simulator. Okay, so there you go. Now it is in dark mode. And let's go back to our groceries. Now, if I tap on this, you can see it's still in dark mode. So that problem that when you're looking at Xcode previews and it's always showing you the light mode, well, it's showing you the dark mode, but when you show a modal, then it shows you the light mode. That's a bug. Now, we can work around those things by putting, like whenever you're showing a sheet, we can put like a color scheme or set the color scheme, but I don't really want to do that because that's a bug, and I don't want to put more code just to fix that bug for the previews. If I go to the light mode, I can definitely see the light mode. Okay, so looking good. We are able to do this stats part of it, and hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and we'll be back with more. Hey, if you like this video and want to support my channel, then the best way would be to check out my courses on Azam Sharp School. I have one of the largest catalogs for iOS development. Simply go to azamsharp.school and click on courses. And here you can find all the courses related to iOS development. And you can see that I'm always working on brand new courses also. Courses like SwiftUI architecture is available, reactive programming, full stack iOS development, meaning using Vapor. This is one of the only courses that is available out there on Swift and Vapor. So you can become a full stack developer. I think that's pretty cool. SwiftData Bootcamp, testament development, programming for macOS, machine learning, async await, reality kit if you want to make augmented reality applications, ChatGPT, Reminders app using core data, and so much more. So these are just amazing courses, and you should definitely check them out. You can buy these courses using the individual pricing, or what most people end up doing is they buy a membership because they get access to all the courses, 140 plus hours of video, and also 50% off the workshops. You can check out the workshop right there. They're pretty cool. They're live workshop, 3 hours long, and then monthly Q&A. So you will get access to me. You can ask questions every month. So that's it. Check out azamsharp.school. Thank you so much.